Hello, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. The topic for today, dun dun dun, the April 8th solar eclipse, and also we're heading into a lunar eclipse for tomorrow. And I was just informed that we're going to be hit with two X class solar flares tomorrow. So I want to look into that. It seems pretty important, but I did more of a deeper look into the solar eclipse on April 8th, and I used my pendulum. So I wanted to let you know, and I did ask my spirit guides, asked for permission if I could let my audience know what I found. Um, so let me get into it. Oh, and another thing, I also last night was really it was very nice. We had our alumni meeting with Ashala Yardley, and we also with a partner. I covered the topic of the April 8th solar eclipse. So I like to compare notes with other readers. It's always good to do that, just to see what other people get. Carolyn and I do that. We do that all the time. So anyway, with the pendulum, this is what I got. Okay, so actually, let me tell you the backstory. What happened was I got a call from my aunt, and because my cousin is getting married, and she's getting married in Texas on April 8th, which I think it's kind of odd, it's a Monday. But anyway, I don't know, maybe she got the place cheap or whatever. Um, so she said to me, my aunt said to me, she was like, should I go to the wedding? I don't know. It's during during the solar eclipse. Um, I'm like, yeah, you should just go. Like, I didn't really think anything of it. And then I was like, well, let me just ask some questions with the pendulum. And I started asking, and I got like an answer like, just stay home type of thing. So I was like, whoa. I'm like, that kind of made me nervous. So I started asking more questions. And let me just make something clear. It's not my intention to scare anyone, because really, from what I've gathered, this is not something you should fear, especially if you are doing the work. If you've done the spiritual work already, you really should not be afraid. If you're watching my channel, you definitely should not be afraid. It is more for people that have not done the work, or are not awakened. Those are the people that it's will be more concerning. But anyway, let me um and again, take this with a grain of salt. The timelines, it could change. Maybe nothing might happen. We'll see. But this is the information I was told, so please don't kill the messenger. Okay, so basically what I was getting, um and this is more of like, well, I was feeling uneasy. So basically I got, and this was spelled out to me, I have a chart, that I use my pendulum right here. I was told that people should stay home that day, okay? That there's going to be some violence in certain cities, and I'm going to name you the cities. I got specific cities, and I tried to get some like in Europe, Europe, United States. Um, I got one in the Middle East. All right, and there's a possibility that flights are going to be canceled. The other thing I had this dream about that I was driving in my car, and then on the right side of me there was like a beach, the ocean, and all of a sudden, like it started to flood, and I thought that I could go through like the water with my car, but it and I started going through, but my car got flooded and I had to get out of it, and I was like mad because my car got really I don't know. But anyway, there's significance there. Water is significant. I think that's what it means. I think the water is like significant there. Um, so anyway, that's what I got. I got particular a certain city is significant. Atlanta, Georgia. That's what I got as being significant. So let me go into oh, and then the other thing about the water, this was highly emphasized to me, having a supply of water. You need to have a supply of water. Um, it could be that the water supply might get contaminated. Um, I asked, is the water going to be safe to bathe in? And then the answer was if you kill like the bacteria by boiling it. So it may not be safe to drink. It may be a good idea to have a supply of water. And as far as bathing, maybe boil it before you do it, before you bathe. I don't know. This is what I got. Okay. Again, I don't want to scare anyone because this event is not going to be, it's not going to be scary for people that have done the work. Okay, and then let me go through the cities. Like, yeah, have a few gallons of water available. I mean, I asked how many gallons and I was told 20. Um, so I don't know, take it or leave it. But the cities in the United States that should be avoided are Washington, D.C., which that makes sense. Dallas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, California, like I don't know, the whole state of California. And I asked, well, why? What's the reason? I'm not allowed to know. So something, I mean, it kind of makes sense of, you know, like California hasn't been in the greatest shape lately. Patterson, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. All right, Europe. I got Warsaw, Poland. Um, Rawabi, Palestine. London and Prague. Okay. Um, what else? What should I say now? Okay, so basically, what is going to happen? The reason for this eclipse. So let's talk about the spiritual aspect of it. That's what I want to talk about first. So this eclipse is meant to awaken the masses. It's meant to awaken people. Um, so this is what I was told. So the reason why um people may become unbalanced, and we may have to help them with this, is because it's kind of like ripping a band-aid off. That's what it's going to be like. Um, it's going to awaken them. Okay. Um, and when we did a reading on that last night. Uh, it's it's gonna be, we got that. It's gonna be, again, like some people that are, it's like two sides of a coin, the person, somebody that has done the work, that is spiritual, that is aware, is gonna feel like, wow, this is an amazing experience. Like it's gonna be amazing for them. But then the person that has not done the work, they may have some trouble. Okay. Some anger may come out, negative emotions, anxiety, depression, things like that. Okay. So we really need to be, we should be vigilant. Try to stay out of cities, if you can. Take some precautions. Again, have supplies at hands, full tank of gas, things like that. Okay. Um, all right, and what else? The other thing I asked, I said, is it bad to look at the sun during an eclipse? I don't know. I got no. Um, like maybe you shouldn't look at it prolonged, prolonged looking at the eclipse. I don't know, but they say like to use the glasses. Um, so I don't know. So that's what I got. So please, again, don't kill the messenger. So I got like, okay, yeah, there's going to be a reset, um like 2 weeks of, could be no electricity, no internet. I don't know if it's going to be like everyone, or maybe there could be pockets, but this is what I got. Like, be ready. Okay. Uh, I also got I got also, I was told about Tartaria and being able to see Tartaria. I mean, there could be, these certain things that we we're not able to see before the eclipse, and then we will be able to see. It could also be like a solar flash happening as well. That could be another possibility. And then rays of light, being able to see rays of light. Um, so basically, it's like what I'm getting is that, like the something is going to be turned off, like a mechanism is going to be turned off, uh, where we're going to be more aware and be able to see things, um, for what they are. And also a DNA upgrade will happen. There's going to be we're going to experience more of a heightened state. Um, but definitely when I asked who was in control, the pendulum said the white hats. Okay. And I also asked, well, what if somebody didn't like save anything, say doesn't have a supply of food or water or anything like that? Like what's going to happen to them? And um I was told that the military is going to step in and help them. So like basically all the local governments are ready for this. Okay. I think I covered everything here, like all the questions that I had. Um, so I'm going to let's go into the lunar eclipse. We got a niche. Okay. Lunar eclipse. What do we need to know about the lunar eclipse? And then also, this is going to be a spiritual thing, and it's also going to be so the money could be reset. That was the other thing that was emphasized. So there's a spiritual aspect to this, and there's also financial aspect to this. But it may look scary for some people. Okay, so lunar eclipse. What do we need to know about the lunar eclipse? Ooh, we got the star. Oh wow. So everything it seems like everything is aligned. There's an alignment here. Wow, I'm excited. I mean, there's a vulnerability because she could be vulnerable, and there's an aspect of exposing things. So yeah, we could be in for something, like an emotional type of roller coaster. There goes the fire alarm in my town. So the outcome is the Five of Swords. You know what? So I'm really drawn to the clouds. So like the dark clouds above, and this is a five. So, obviously it's not going to be a permanent thing. It's going to be something that's passing. Um, but this is really going to be a cleansing, a clearing, um, with our emotions and with words and communication. So yeah, it's going to be more of a clearing type of energy moving through. Um, there could be some anger, some feelings of loss, some feelings of defeat. And here's the moon, and we're moving away and searching for that missing cup. Uh, we're uh moving away from the past onto a new cycle. Yeah, moving out of troubled waters. Again, a lot of swords here. There's swords. And then there's strength. There's hope, there's strength. There's that patience with ourselves. Yeah, I don't feel like it's going to be a bad thing. It's going to be really, really good. We're gonna get those DNA upgrades in preparation for the solar eclipse. So it's going to shift things even further down the path. Major arcana cards. We've got three major arcana cards here. And this is also an ending because it's a 10. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And it's all strategy, it's a plan. Um, let's see. There's a safety, we're safe, looking at the big picture. And, of course, the wish card here. There's the wish card, but it also points to emotional fulfillment. So all this is leading to emotional fulfillment. Um, we've done most of the work so far. A lot of the work has been done. And some of these cards are really bright. Like I'm getting drawn to the brightness of the cards. I think we're about like 90% there. So it's all good. And you know what? I'll just pull a card up for the solar eclipse. See what comes up. As far as the experience, what do we need to know about the solar eclipse? As far as like the what the experience is going to be like. Oh, I just got the star again. It fell out. Again, having faith and trusting is a key factor here. Let's see. Solar eclipse. Oh wow, this is a very beautiful card. Kindness, generosity, also nostalgia. It's a six, so it's harmony, cooperation, service, service to others, love. Wow, that's beautiful. I think this is going to be a beautiful experience. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I want to say welcome to my new subscribers, and always love, light, peace, harmony, and please, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great week.